Hey Leo, this is going to be your What Needs to Change in 2019 reading. So I'm going to be using the Vision of the Muse Oracle deck. This is actually my favorite deck of cards that I own. So I'm going to be pulling 4 cards. The first card is going to represent the current energy or the energy you're going to be moving into 2019 with. The second card is going to be what you did well or what you mastered in 2018. Third card is going to be what needs to be changed or implemented in 2019. And the last card is going to be your advice. So here we go. For Leo, I hope you guys have had a good 2018. I know it's been difficult. Seems like the consensus is that 2018 was a pretty tough year for a lot of people. I'll say it was eventful for me. A lot of difficult things did happen, but a lot of hard but great lessons learned as well. So I'm gonna say the good outweighed the bad in that sense. So let's see what we have for you. Your current energy moving into 2019, perception. We have healing for what you did really well or mastered in 2018. Okay, we have shield for 2019. And we have meditation as your advice. Okay. So right off the bat, I feel like your cards are already connecting with each other. So the perception card, your current energy, you have been able to improve your perspective in the sense that now you have a perspective that is actually helping you get through life and guide you, whereas sometimes our perspective can really hinder us and hold us back if we're always focusing, let's say, on our flaws, if we're always focusing on our shortcomings, on all of the negative things that happen to us, on other people's inadequacies, things like that. All of that is just going to hold us back from connecting with our higher self and leveling up and achieving the things we want to achieve. So, and also just attracting goodness into our life, right? So right now you have more of a positive perspective. Your perspective is changing. You know, the way you're understanding things is different. And that understanding is actually helping you. It's helping you grow as a person, and it's helping you heal. So in 2018, you healed from a lot of things, like I said, that were holding you back. You've healed a lot of hurt, pain brought on by past experiences. What else am I getting here? You healed. I feel like you healed in the sense that you see yourself different too with this perception card as well. The way that you are seeing yourself is in a more loving way, right? With this healing card, you've kind of healed that part of you where you saw yourself as not being able to love yourself, maybe not being able to achieve what it is that you wanted to achieve, self-worth. I really feel that deeply, and I have a really, really beautiful feeling right now, and I feel that maybe you've come to a better understanding of yourself through the healing, and also you're feeling more of a sense of knowing who you are. which is really, really beautiful. And we have Shield for what needs to be changed or implemented in 2019. So this can go two ways, I think. For some of you, you've learned kind of what to stay away from. You've learned what to block out in your life in order to heal, right? So in 2019, it's really going to be helpful to you to continue to distance yourself or block any negativity or anybody just bringing bad energy into your life or unhealthy, toxic things into your life. Now, I think 2019, that's going to be a huge benefit to you to be able to do that. Kind of, have that shield in a sense. Also, you've become, I feel, more resilient. And you're also understanding that you don't have to buy into other people's negative perceptions or perspectives, right? So now you're understanding, and that's serving as a shield for you too. Your greater understanding of things, and you just not allowing people to mess up your flow or situations to really get you down in a sense. And for others of you, this card can also, speak to being on the other extreme where you're being too closed off, right? Be sure that you're opening yourself up to people. You're opening yourself up to opportunities. Make sure that you don't always have this huge wall up, okay? So for 2019, that's going to be important for some of you. And then we have meditation as your advice card. So I think for in situations where you're not really understanding if you should, kind of open up to certain situations or not, it's going to serve you to really reflect and kind of take the time to observe things, right? Try to reach a deeper understanding of things by way of meditation. And meditation doesn't always have to mean you sitting with your legs crossed and your eyes closed and just trying to clear your mind. It's not always about that. It's more about you taking the time to really think about what is serving you, what isn't serving you, and being honest with yourself about that, and kind of noticing things that come up, right? Being more mindful of the things that pop up into your life, being more mindful of your behaviors, being more mindful of other people's behaviors towards you, things like that. So that's going to be helpful for you to implement in 2019. If you don't know like how to go about something, if you're unsure, take your time and check in with yourself. See how you really feel about it. See what comes up when you think about it. What feelings come up, what thoughts come up, what things come to mind. You'll have to excuse me. I kind of have the sniffles today, so. Here we go. Let's see what other messages come through for 2019 for the sign of Leo. What guidance we can offer for your highest good. I'm going to grab a tissue in a sec. Let's see. Excuse me. My tissue. Okay. Here we go. Oh. We have the Five of Pentacles. Oops. Alright. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. We have the Three of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here with the Five of Pentacles is You've experienced some, definitely struggled in 2018, quite possibly with money, or feeling like you weren't really helped or supported, possibly even rejected, and I'm sensing more that that's why you really had to heal, right? Healing, I think, became an inevitable practice. Like you've had to kind of address the healing that you needed to do in 2018. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. And also I'll add that any like sort of itchiness or like release of histamine or something like that, I've heard is a sign of stress. And I just find it curious that as I start to speak on the Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords in reverse, start sneezing and my nose starts itching and all of that. So if you are finding yourself in a stressful situation with an air sign, so it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, I feel like this person has had a deep impact on you. And I'm saying this, and this reading is probably going to go a little longer, but I'm saying this because a lot of air showed up in your monthly reading for January as well. And the Queen of Swords in reverse takes on this energy of, somebody who's really cutthroat, somebody who really is trying to make you feel the worst possible way. Their efforts are really put towards bringing you down, could be. That they're not very, they don't think before they speak, in a sense. So if they're upset, then they just kind of let you have it and make you feel really bad about yourself. We have the Three of Pentacles, so it could be somebody that you were in either a working relationship with, or somebody that you're collaborating with, in a sense, or could be a partner, who you're trying to build with. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse, so a lot of lost tempers, a lot of being overly emotional, kind of letting your emotions control you or the other person. This is also this also could represent Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. We have the Ten of Cups here, so I feel like in healing a lot of this tough energy, you're gonna reach a point where you feel tremendously emotionally fulfilled. With Shield here, it's very possible that kind of shielding yourself, or not allowing yourself to be vulnerable or be taken advantage by, like I said, this kind of energy of aggression, somebody who really wants to put you down, this Queen of Swords in reverse. It's going to be very important for you to kind of block that out, and if you can remove them from your life, because they're really getting in the way of you building what it is that you want to build for yourself. And not only that, but opportunities to meet other people that can help you. I feel a strong sense of wanting to make something work, but it hasn't for a long time. And then we have two queens here, and we have the Three of Pentacles in the middle. So if you're dealing with two people, and you've been in, I don't want to say unfaithful or anything like that, but it could be that you have two people in your life who you've been in a relationship with, or have tried to maintain kind of this relationship with two people, and it's not turning out well. Either those two people are finding out about it, or those two people are going to end up leaving you, and you're going to be the one that's left out in the cold, okay? On the other end, you could be leaving those people and finding your true happiness, right, on your own. Like I said, be sure to meditate and understand, try to come to a deeper understanding of if you are with people who are hurtful to you, who bring you down, who aren't considerate of your feelings, or who are who take things out on you and are getting in the way of you going what you really want to go after in 2019, or getting in the way of your growth, of your healing. Really reevaluate those relationships. Take time to reflect on what it is you need to shield yourself from in 2019. So if in 2018 you've allowed a lot of people and energies in your space that are toxic, that are not good for you, that don't reciprocate all of the effort you put into maintaining your relationship with them, I think that in 2019 you're really gonna come to the understanding, and you're going to come to a point where you have to let go of those relationships, okay, and block those people out, and then anyone else that comes your way that has a similar energy or attitude, you're going to have to learn to block that out and move on with your life, okay? I hope that has been helpful to you, Leo, and I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please hit the like button, and I hope you have a beautiful 2019. See you next time. You will be hearing from me when I put up the mid months for January.